Hey, what's going on, guys? DJS here, bringing you guys my very first shotgun gameplay on my channel. Over 750 videos, and finally a shotgun gameplay from myself using the USAS12. And I know this is probably the easiest shotgun to use, so but bear with me because it's like quite an adjustment for somebody to go from just playing a normal, I guess, normal style of Call of Duty to jumping into the shotgun world, where it's definitely like a lot faster paced, a lot more rushing. I'm a super noob to shotguns. If you guys did not know, historically, Modern Warfare 2, I never used shotguns. Like any previous Call of Duty, I never really used shotguns. And there's advantages and disadvantages that you can see right there. Down the area of that hallway, there's a guy just sitting back sniping. So not much I can do against that. Like with a shotgun, you can just play smart and run around and flank. Now, one thing that I actually did not know about the shotguns in Modern Warfare 3 is that you can actually, and there's a nice little double, is that you can actually run faster. And you guys are like, you're an idiot, Hess. True. I didn't know any of this stuff because I never used shotties. I never picked one up hardly. I mean, but you run around super crazy fast. So, and I just got off the LMG series, so coming to the shotties was quite a pleasure to myself. But man, it's just crazy. It's just a totally different playstyle, as I mentioned. LMGs is a different playstyle. You have to play a little bit more defensive. You can't play overly aggressive and flank and do all that crazy stuff because really you don't have the opportunity to. You're so dang slow with an LMG. It's hard to run around and flank. But with this, like, you can run around quick, and if you see a guy is sniping down the hallway, you can run down a different direction, and before you know it, you'll be on his heels and you can kill him. Now, there's a couple different types of shotguns, and this is more information for those people that have never actually tried to use the shotgun, kind of like myself. There's a couple different types of shotguns. There's obviously the fully automatic, semi-automatic, and then pump action shotguns out there. Now, the AA-12, I have to say, is probably, and I dabbled a little bit with this gun after I got this gameplay. The AA-12 is a piece of crap. It's fully automatic, but it's just like, it's like throwing rice at the enemy. It does not kill an enemy for anything. It's literally like throwing rice. But the AA-12 has tons of range. You don't even have to have range on it, and you can do work. And my teammate saved me right there. And just a heads up, this is a gameplay from an open lobby I had. It was a fun open lobby. We ended up having 9 players total for a while, and then we dropped down to just us 3 or 4 or whatever. But these guys are good, and it was a lot of fun playing. If you guys want to join into my open lobbies, man, follow me on Twitter. It's at DJHESSSS, 4 S's at the end of it. And I send out tweets anytime I jump on and I want to roll with subs and play. And it's a lot more fun to try to roll with subs than play solo, because solo can be such a huge pain in the backside. But anyway, so yeah, so one of the strategies that I have to use when I use the shotgun is I have to be able to. My dog's like freaking out over here. Sorry. I have to be able to switch out guns easily, and right there I got a nice little double kill. But I have to be able to find an enemy gun and switch it out with my javelin, and this is kind of the downside to being able to use a javelin all the time. But you know, obviously I could use an MP9 or whatever instead of my javelin, and then I have medium and long range abilities with that type of a gun. But I don't have, since I'm always using the javelin thing, I just don't have that as the option right now. Maybe eventually I'll jump off the, and come here, Chloe. My little dog here. I'm wanted up on the couch. My dog is so crazy. On a sidebar, she can jump up on the couch, but like, she wants you to pick her up. I don't understand her malfunction, but she's so darn crazy. Anyway, I'm losing my train of thought. This is a horrible review video. But I already did this video twice, and actually I ended up scrapping the gameplay because I wanted to get a gameplay with this from an open lobby. So I was really just trying to do this for your guys' sake, for those people that were in the open lobby and wanted to maybe see some of the gameplay. Chloe, fix your face. Sit down. She's beasting on the other dog. She's on the couch and thinks she's Queen Sheba or something. Just be a normal dog, Chloe. It's not that hard. Okay, so I was talking about switching up game styles. I have to switch up my game style quite a bit. Obviously, with the javelin as secondary, I have no long range ability, so I have to pick up an enemy weapon and then I have that as a backup. You saw earlier I had a sniper. Sometimes if I can pick up an SMG or a assault rifle, I'm in heaven. Having the shotgun as a secondary, or as I guess as a primary, and the other one as a secondary. The other thing that's huge is there's a lot of areas on the map that you just don't usually go in, and if you do, you end up getting killed short range from somebody because they have the advantage usually with a shotty, or and I fell right on this guy's head. They have the advantage with a shotgun, and there again I picked up the enemy's weapon, or they have an advantage with an LMG in close quarters. So there's certain lines that I usually try to avoid for that reason. With a shotgun, though, it's a totally different story. I'm able to go in and do things that you weren't able to do before. I'm able to go into the buildings, like in the middle building of certain maps, and clear out the buildings with the shotgun because it's so effective. At least with the USAS. Some of the other shotguns might not be as effective. And the USAS is, I believe, it's a semi-automatic, same as I believe the Striker, and then the AA12. And forgive me if I'm wrong. The AA12 is a fully automatic, and then you have pump action, or whatever I guess would be the Spaz or the what's the other one? The main one that everybody was talking. The models. Everybody was saying the models are so great. But I dabbled with all of them a little bit after I played this gameplay, and I have to say that the USAS is by far my favorite. It makes me not even want to try to do the other ones, but I believe the next one I'll do after this series will be the models, and then I'm not sure. I want to get to Prestige 20, and then after I hit Prestige 20, I'm dropping Modern Warfare 3 for a bit. I'm going to go back to Black Ops and play some zombies, do my Road to DJ series that I've been aching to do for so dang long. And my teammate, I think, saved me right there as well. You see that? That was awesome. Yeah, all in all, I have to say, trying out new weapons it is what keeps the game fresh and new. Like finishing up the LMG series, getting over 5,000 kills with an LMG, you learn to respect the LMG, and yes, you're put at a disadvantage in my opinion from time to time. I mean, considering you usually playing against everybody with MP7s and ACRs, and you're running at them with a really slow LMG that doesn't fire straight. Like, yeah, okay, I can see the disadvantage factor, but it's still fun. It's actually fun trying to master other weapons and figure out different play styles. I think that's one of those genius things in the game that makes it so you can keep coming back for more, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing it. Plus, I just think it's good to know where other people are coming from. I get killed from a shotgun all the time, and I hate those guys that just shoot me with a shotgun. It's so annoying to me, but I have to respect it. Like, I guess I don't have to respect it, but I choose to respect it because I know now the struggle of trying to be able to do that. It's difficult. It's really not easy to be able to run around with a shotgun, and yeah, you have some advantage points, but you have a lot of disadvantage points. So I guess it's something to be considered when you are thinking about this stuff. And this gameplay, I think I think it's 50 and something. I don't even know what my score is, but you can see I was trying to help out and play the objective a little bit there and shoot down the air support. I usually try to shoot down the air support, and you know what ends up happening is I always get killed from somebody flanking around, or the air support just ends up killing me myself. But yeah, so if you guys didn't know, I'm gonna be trying to get this USAS gold, and I'm just about gold actually on this gameplay. I was rushing it down and trying to get there, and then I'm not sure. I think I will do the models after this and try to get the models gold, and then go from there. And I don't know if you guys are really enjoying that and maybe the review part of that, then I can continue on. Otherwise, I'm just going to go back and play Modern Warfare 3 the normal way that I've been playing it, and maybe get some gameplays from open lobbies or whatever it might be, and just rounding out the rest of my prestiges, because I'm really just trying to hit that 20. Look at that. I mean, this gun is so effective close range. I just got a two-piece right there, and you don't even have to have extended mag. Five bullets, especially unless it's in ground war. 5 shots or whatever is enough to kill 3 or 4 people. It's because you can get collaterals from it, at least from this gun. And I'm not even using range. I believe I'm using focus and grip, which is an odd combination, but it actually, when I try to use range, I try to use 2 attachments with extended mag and grip, And in all honesty, it felt like Focus had like the best range for me. And the last touch point I wanted to make on shotguns is I don't I don't hip fire at all, and I think that's my biggest downfall. I need to learn how to hip fire. I can get away with the USAS without hip firing. I tried to hip fire, or I tried to not hip fire with the models. I was just using them for a couple games. Horrible, horrible, horrible. If you aim down the sight with the models, it is so hard to kill the enemy. If you aim down the sight with a USAS, you're fine. But usually, I mentioned this I think before, but I use the same mentality of like Gears of War 1 when you have the Nasher, and there was no better shotgun feeling than the Nasher from Gears of War 1 in my opinion. But you toggle the zoom in real quick and then release it, and then it was kind of like a quick scope but with a shotgun, and that's how effective. Look at that! I mean, a drop shot with a shotty. I don't know how I survived that. But yeah, it's kind of like the way I would play with the shotgun in this game, but it's obviously a totally different ball game. Because yeah, I mean Gears of War is totally different anyway. Look at this guy, yay! Dead Man's Hands, awesome idea. Infinity Ward. That's the other thing. I'm gonna do a summary to Modern Warfare 3, the pros and the cons video, like after all of my Modern Warfare 3 stuff is done. But there you have it, 57 and 11. Not a bad game for myself with using shotguns. Had a lot of fun with this, and be sure to check back for my gold gun gameplay with my first shotgun. And shout out to the subs that joined in my game that follow me on Twitter. We'll catch you guys later. Thanks.